Hi everybody, it's me, Martinez-Bateman. I am the CEO of New Coyote Consulting. I am in our conference room here at the New Coyote offices because my husband is actually fixing our cables in my office right now. So faster internet soon approaches the world of New Coyote. I love that very much. We're going to be hardwired in, no more of this Wi-Fi nonsense. I got ahead of myself. It's the Tuesday update. New Coyote is an equity and communications consulting firm here in the Pacific Northwest. We have a commitment to radically transforming the landscape of the Pacific Northwest. And we did some of that today. Today was the very first day of the summer cohort of Decolonizing Management. I'm super, super excited for everybody. I'm super happy. I'm just like jazzed to get to know this new group of people. We had a great time. I'm always fucking jazzed when we start a new cohort. I'm just always excited about what we're going to learn, what we're going to do, what I'm going to learn. It's such a hopeful time. I mean, every time I teach decolonizing management, it makes me so happy because the students that come to my class, the people that come to my class, they're in it. They're doing the work. They're already like thinking and conceptualizing of these things. They're challenging each other, challenging me, talking about what a future of centering the most marginalized people, centering those people who deal with oppression, what a future of being people and making organizations and building systems that fight oppression. What does that look like? What does that look like for them? What does that look like for me? What does that look like for the people they work with? What does that look like in personal interactions and professional interactions? It's just like, every time I get to do a training, every time I get to talk to people about this stuff, every time I get to do a video with you guys, like, I just am, I don't know, I'm fucking jazzed. I also, from where I'm sitting, it will have been a week for you. Anyway, it will have been a week, but it's the end of the day for me. I'm kind of tired. It will have been a week for you since Kamala picked Governor Walz to be her VP. However, here where I'm recording this, that happened this morning. And I feel like as a leftist and as a lifelong activist and a radical and an anarcho-communist, I have to obviously have a caveat when I talk about our electeds here in the USA. There will never be an elected official that actually represents what I want. Because what I want is anarcho-communism. I also am, after all of these years of being involved in activism, I think the first protest I staged was at my high school. No, actually that's wrong. The first protest I staged was at my middle school. So I've been doing this a while. And one of the things that I've learned is if you don't want to succumb to the horror of being an empathetic, human-centered type person in an environment where colonization is still very active, where oppression is one of the major ways that this company makes money, if you don't want to succumb to the terror and the horror of that, for me, it's important to see every little bright spot, every little win, every little glimmer of hope as a sustaining event, even if it's not exactly what I want. I gobble up those wins and I just come back for more because what we are doing as a country is so far away from what we should be doing as a country that it is okay to just grab onto those little pieces and, use that to buoy you as you continue to ask for more and more and more from an environment, from a government, from a system that was only ever meant to take from you. And for me, Kamala being the nominee and Walz being her VP pick, that's delicious. I love it. It makes me very happy. I'm very excited. Is she my ideal candidate? Probably not. Is she the closest I probably ever come? I'm gonna say yeah. I can't deny it. Having a woman of color in the highest office of this nation is just gonna do something for me. It is gonna do something for me spiritually that to me transcends my feelings on the ongoing issues that I will still continue to fight for, right? I don't think the Democrats are going to suddenly turn their position around on my undocumented siblings in this country, so I'm going to continue to fight for that. I don't think the Democrats are going to suddenly turn their position around on minimum wage, so I'm going to continue to fight for that. There will always be a fight for me, no matter what the fuck goes on in our national politics. And also, is there something for me just culturally to see her running for president? Yes, there is. And I'm just going to take that to my heart and use it to fuel my continued activism. Sometimes for her, sometimes against her. And I'm just ready. Like, let's fucking go. Let's get the fuck away from fascism, because there is no version of the world that is better with America being a fascist state in it. And also, as a local person, I still care about local. All I care about is Portland, the Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington. Really, that's where I have influence. That's where I can do anything about anything. And that is where I think we're actually going to have a good fight on our hands here in the Pacific Northwest if and when Kamala gets elected, because remember what happened in Obama? All these good leftists put down their fight, put down their tools, surrendered, stopped being as involved in politics as they were. And I think that it's going to be our job here as local activists to remind everybody that just because someone you like is in the White House doesn't mean the work is over. It means the work continues and that we have a space of leverage to criticize our local electeds and our local actors. So that's my rant on politics. That's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling, everything. Every different thing that I'm feeling is all the things. As an anarcho-communist, this government is never going to represent me, but I'm still going to be happy to see America choose a person of color. I am. It's gonna make me happy. And call me basic, because sometimes I am. But that's gonna overjoy me. Have a walk, have a lunch, have a weekend. Don't work for free. I will see you next week.